My name is Dwayne Leslie, D-W-A-Y-N-E, Leslie, L-E-S-L-I-E. My background was in the automotive industry. I was there for 15 years. I had my own parts sales outlet, as called a full-line distributorship. And the beginning of it was back when I was the owner of that parts distributorship. If you can imagine every day someone knocking on your door with a new idea on how to save fuel. And I tried a lot of them, and they didn't work. So what I did is I started to think about what they did in the old days being when they had leaded fuel. And when they had leaded fuel, all of the distributors of fuel were on TV saying, we have a detergent in our fuel to keep your engine burning clean. And they did. They had to. They had no choice. But then when we went to the unleaded fuel, everything kind of went the wrong way. We have pollution in the skies now like we've never had before. A lot of it is due to the fact that we have a lot more vehicles than we used to have. But what we've done with the gasoline pill is we've taken the old adage of putting a detergent in the pill, and it's totally not like the detergents you wash your clothing with. But what it does is it takes the fuel, whether it be a diesel pill or the gasoline pill, and it takes the same amount, the volume isn't increased or decreased. We take the same amount of fuel and of air, and what it does is it combusts more completely. So in other words, we're not changing anything except what we already have, and it combusts more completely. So if it combusts more completely, whether it be diesel or whether it be gasoline, just think the emissions coming out of that combustion is a lot less. And that's what we're achieving. We're doing something to cut down the emissions, big time. And also remember, if I can combust this volume, well, again, gas or diesel, basically there's less emissions, but there's more power going down to that piston. More power means that it's basically going down the road further on the same amount of fuel that it did before, hence a better gas economy. So that's basically the essence of what the pills do, both the diesel and the gasoline. They're great. We've got testimonials from many, many different people. And you'll probably see that later on. But the fact is, we've got something that does work. The description of the fuel pill, remember, there's two pills. There's the gasoline pill and there's the diesel pill. Why? Well, number one, when you drove your car here tonight, chances are you didn't put diesel fuel in it. Why? Because it burns gasoline. And the same thing with the truck. Why did you not put gas in? It's a little bit cheaper than diesel now because it won't run. Well, there's a gasoline pill that goes in the gas that is a blister pack. It's a solid form. It's a pill form. And it will dissolve 100% with leaving no residue in your gasoline tank in a matter of minutes because of the agitation of your car going down the road, or your truck, whatever the case may be with gas. And also the same thing with the diesel. The diesel is meant for a diesel rig. Well, why? First of all, a gasoline engine has a spark to ignite the fuel-air mixture. And a diesel does not have a spark plug in it. It relies on compression and heat to cause the explosion. So how can you have one pill that'll do both? You can't. It's an impossibility. You've got to have two different pills. So that's why we have a gasoline pill and why we have a diesel pill, because they're two different separate ways of combusting fuel, one being for the diesel, the other for the gas. You have to remember that both the gasoline pill and the diesel pill are 100% environmentally friendly. They're 100% environmentally friendly because it's 100% vegetable base extract, it's 100% biodegradable, and it's 100% non-toxic. The motivation for the product, the gasoline pill and the diesel pill, basically is our world evolves around an internal combustion engine. It's polluting our atmosphere. It's ruining our planet. If you want to have a future for your kids and your grandchildren, we've got to start to do something about it right now. And I invite you to be part of the solution. Start using the pill.